I'm back. My name is Zane. Today, I'll be having a look at Mina protocol. Now, I've spoken about Mina before. I've made a video, and it was pretty damn good because a lot of people had some interesting things to say. So I thought I'll make a second video on Mina, mostly because Mina just went through its recent ICO, and it was hugely successful. Over 40,000 people participated in said ICO. Not to mention that ICO, the list of coins that were available for sale was around 75 million. It all sold out in less than 4 hours. There was a high demand for the Mina protocol token. So naturally, it was hugely successful. Now, Mina's been going from strength to strength. They've just been gaining more and more popularity, and their coin is just in high demand, and it was really fascinating. So at the time, it was available on coin lists to register for the token sale. Obviously, the ICO is over now because that was the 13th of April. So the ICO is not available anymore. However, based on all the coins that was sold, this is a determined value per coin based on everything that was sold. That's really high. That's a lot of demand considering the amount of tokens that were sold. So I'm actually really impressed by this, because Mina is supposed to have 1 billion coins in existence eventually. However, the ICO started with very small portions of coins, just around 75 million, I think it was. And that's a testament to itself. For 75 million worth of token, 111 US dollars per coin, that is really impressive. So you can clearly see that Mina protocol has a bright future ahead of it, to be honest. It's got a really bright future ahead of it. Lots of things to expect from Mina protocol. Now, guys, I must say, remember, this is Altcoin Disrupt. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with a friend if you think that they'll be interested in learning about cryptocurrencies such as Mina protocol. So let's get into it. For everyone who don't know what Mina protocol is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain it to you in a very simple fashion. Just a quick summarization, because we've got a lot of things to talk about today in this video, because this is my part 2 video on Mina. It's really exciting. I just got a lot of information I'd like to share. So what is Mina? Mina is its first cryptocurrency protocol with a succinct blockchain. Now, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they store a lot of gigabytes of data, just hundreds of gigabytes of data. And as time goes on, these blockchains will increase in size, which is crazy to think. A blockchain may start out by having by housing, I'd say, 1 gigabyte, just as an example, 1 gigabyte. But over the years, if it grows and it keeps on getting bigger and better, it could grow up to 100 gigabytes, 500 gigabytes. It's crazy. So with Mina protocol, it's 22 kilobytes, and that will it will always be 22 kilobytes. It will never be any more. It's minimal, it's simplistic, and it's ease of use, which is exactly what the future holds for us. Now, this means that participants can quickly sync and verify the network. It's just easier to be used and a lot more efficient, So this breakthrough is made possible due to the ZK snarks, a type of succinct cryptographic proof. Now, each time a Mina nodes produce a new block, it also generates a snark proof verifying that the block was valid. Now, all nodes not having, all nodes can store the small proof as opposed to the entire chain. That's key, guys. All nodes can then store the small proof, opposed by the entire chain. By not having to worry about the block size, Mina protocol enables blockchain that is decentralized at scale. That's fascinating. Like I said, 22 kilobytes. That is the size of a tweet. They put that in their headline. They put it on their website. Just to let you guys know, that is the size of a tweet. It's really fascinating. And like I said, other blockchains can be valid up to 300 gigabytes. And this is always increasing. However, the 22 kilobytes, is a fixed size by Mina. They're making it more minimal, which is extremely good for the crypto space, for the blockchain space, for blockchain technology itself. Easily accessible, and now always. Now the protocols are heavy. They require intermediaries to run nodes, recreating the same old power dynamics. But Mina is light, as anyone can connect peer to peer and quickly sync and verify the chain. And it's built on a consistent size cryptographic proof. The blockchain will stay accessible even as it scales. So even when it gets bigger and bigger and bigger over time, over the next 5 to 10 years, the blockchain will still be valid at 22 kilobytes. That is revolutionary, and it's truly decentralized, with every user acting as a full node. So with Mina, anyone can sync the chain, is also validating transactions like a full node. And Mina designs means that any participant can take part in proof of stake consensus. Have access to a strong consensus resistance and secure the blockchain. It's amazing. Not to mention dApps, decentralized applications. Let's touch on that for a minute, where people control their data. You control your own data. Today, users have no alternative to handing over their data to powerful players in exchange for participation in a modern world. Such as a lot of social media accounts that we all set up, we give our data to these companies, not knowing what they really do with it. But Mina Snark powers decentralized app, and it keeps users in control by validating and sharing proofs of their data rather than the data itself. You hear that, guys? That's key. Let me explain that again. It keeps users in control by validating and sharing proofs of their data. However, rather than the data itself, even the counterparties with logic and a data computed off-chain and verified on-chain, snaps make scalability simple and large computational efficient and cost effective. Wow. Private gateway to the real world. And this is key. Now, other blockchains don't interact with the internet, limiting their application scopes and utility. But Mina Snaps can privately interact with any website and access verified real world data for use on chain, so developers can leverage the world information in computing and decision making to change the way we live and work without ever compromising privacy. And it's powered by a growing community. Other blockchains can run by powerful ecosystem intermediaries, but Mina is powered by participants with a uncapped number of block producers. Our inclusive community unites people around the world with a passion for decentralized blockchain. In fact, they have one of the largest and most active communities of any other projects in the last 2 years. Yes, Mina has been around for a while. The idea have been around for a while. Not necessarily the token, but the idea. The company, the startup itself, have been working on the technology for a very long time. And to see them have a hugely successful ICO, and they keep on growing from strength to strength. They keep on getting better and better. Not to mention the fan base. It's growing. Their popularity, it's growing. It's becoming more known by people. Not to mention it's in its final stages of fully being launched. That in itself is a huge thing, because ICOs are made to raise money. And they just raised a hell of a lot of money in their recent ICO. So you can never really underestimate any cryptocurrencies, but especially one such as this, such as Mina Protocol. You simply can't underestimate it, because it's got a lot of great possibilities, a lot of potentials, So you only got to appreciate it while it's here, because Mina, it's the first of its kind. It is literally the first of its kind. So you have to appreciate that. So I start with a lot of positive things, mostly about the Mina ICO, but you guys can never forget where it actually began. In mid 2017, Ivan, Shapiro, and Isaac wanted to make a protocol that could effectively be both decentralized and scalable. Now, Isaac was studying cryptography at Berkeley for a PhD at the time and learning about ZK snarks. This is how long ago this project has been development. It's been in development for a very long time. It's been working on for a very long time. So you can never underestimate these things, you know? You can never underestimate how much work has been put into these cryptocurrencies. But hopefully, I've explained to you many of the most important things about Mina protocol, the essential, the basics, you know, and just how successful it is right now and what you can hope to see from Mina protocol in the future. Now, I always ask myself, will these cryptocurrencies 100x? I honestly don't know. This is the question I always ask, but I honestly don't know because this price is a IOU. That is the listed tokens that have been distributed in sales to the people who've bought these tokens. This is what that price is based on. The price is not actually based on the amount of tokens there will be eventually, which is 1 billion. That's not so this value evaluation isn't fully justified. You have to read the fine print, and this is the fine print, you know? That's just based on the current supply that has been bought. It's not based on the full supply that will be available in the future. So that's interesting in itself. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a simpler version of what Mina protocol is. I really wanted to make this video as simple as possible so people understand it as easily as possible. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with a friend if you think your friends will enjoy learning about cryptocurrencies and what Mina protocol is. Of course, share this with your friends. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Tell me, what other coin would you like me to research? Because there's a lot more coin I've got on my list that I research, a lot more video ideas that I've got. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.